Good morning. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome to my channel. So good to have you all here with me. Today we are working on this, what I am calling a stack journal, because we're going to stack our journal on the outside of each side. And these envelopes will make pockets. It'll be a pocket here, and I cut this open and reformed these to fit neatly. And then in here we have pockets. Now the one thing I do want to do, since this is going to be sewn or glued closed, I do want to, I didn't do it on this one. There are pull tabs on these, so they pull out. But I think I'd like to put somewhere in here a little thumb notch. What do you think? I don't want to ruin it, but I'm also going to make a cover for the journal like I did here. So, I don't know. Since it'll have a cover, I think we'll be okay. This beautiful fabric I used on the edging here. And I have to say that this is just an introduction to what we're doing today. And when I remove this and we get ready, set, go, well, you're going to see this very messy mat. So, ready, set, go. Away it goes. Here we are. We're back at the craft mat. Oh no! So, what do I want to do first? Before we sew or glue this closed, we probably want to put on our stacks. And I didn't pre-cut them, I'm sorry to say. But I do think every once in a while I do think about things. I think, can you see that? I think I'll find my center and do a thumb notch. So I have it set between 18 and 23. It's a little over the 18-inch line going to the left. So it's about, a 1/16 of an inch on each main number, beginning the 18 and the 23. It's about a 1/16 of an inch over. And then to find center, you just count back 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there's your 1/2 inch line, and that is center of this envelope, of the side of the envelope. So then we can take our pencil, not a pen, don't do pen, pencil, and put a line. Let's flip this around. We'll do the same thing, about a 1/16 of an inch over on the 18. Now this envelope, surprise, surprise, is a little bit bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there's the 1/2 right there. I told you in the beginning, envelopes vary in sizes all the time. Going to see if I can stick this in there. I know I could stick it in the other way, but my pencil mark, sorry about that. Giving all that light off there. Okay, open sesame. Open sesame again. I don't want to blind you with this. Okay, finding the center mark, which is right there, but it is going to get, be in the way there a little bit. But right above my S, we'll just see what it looks like. If we don't like it, we won't do it on the next one. Or you won't do it on yours, I should say. Oh, I don't think it looks bad at all. It's perfect. Perfecto. Start your timers. And over here, let's get that out of the way. I do the center right above the S or somewhere similarly close. And then I just line it up in here. So it looks decent, I hope. And there we go. Yep, I think it looks fine. I'll erase my pencil lines. Thank you. Over here, thank you. Now, if you want, you can cover this piece with a matching paper. I was going to say fabric, but that is not correct. So let me see what we have over here. Oh, that one I thought would go make a good card. So we'll leave it over there. Oh, we have this one. Oh, look. Kind of would match in there with the music sheet. And you can make it the full length, or you can make it part of the length. I think I want mine to be the full length. Is this one full? Oh yeah. So we'll go this way. And this is not very deep, so we don't have to make it very deep. Let's say right about there. And then we'll make one for the other side as well. So a little choppity chop with this. Uh-oh. Looky, I just lost my cutting knife. Oh, my blade. My blade. There it is. Ha! Easily found. Because I got to it before the dog did. Now, where's my pencil lines? Was it this one? No. It was this one. Put that one off to the side. Right there. Now let's make another one out of this one. Ooh, that would be so pretty, wouldn't it? And we also have this nice blue side we could use. But just to save on paper, I am going to use the same paper that I used before. Put that over there. Run that one over there. This can go over there as well. Now, I'm using the pink ink. I'll probably change midway through because I always do. It's just something that happens with me. I don't know why I do it, but I do. I need to erase this pencil line. But I get tired of using the same color. And this is an oxide ink, so be aware with an oxide ink, if it gets wet, it's going to oxidize. And so this one could do that. If it were to get wet. I am not going to worry about it at this point. Doesn't hurt if it oxidizes. Just gives it a little oxidized color. So that's not bad. Let's make sure it fits. Terrible to get it all glued and it won't fit. It fits. Perfect. Now, do we want that or do we want the blue? I don't know. The blue's kind of nice because, hey, it shows there's a difference. Let's go for it. Dare to be different. First I like the music, then I like the blue side. I reserve the right to change my mind and do it often. Put a rag on my lap for glue. I'm just going to slide that right in there. And now I'm going to clean up after myself because I used way too much glue. And it's okay if it doesn't go clear up to the top. Now this is where I had problems before, is it wanted to split right here, which is normal. If it continues to split, we will once again put our brad in there, our eyelet. That will hold that top together. But I must say that I'm planning on putting a little piece in here. I might have to make it wider if I have to put a brad in, an eyelet in, because I don't think that's wide enough for an eyelet to go through. So, yeah, be aware of that. We may have to do that. Isn't that nice? Let's ink this. And we'll ink this. Oh yeah, so pretty, isn't it? A little more ink on them. And let's do this one. I'm going to open it up. And we'll make it blue on this side too. Woohoo! Blue! Doesn't matter if it's right side up or upside down that way, does it? Make sure there's no glue inside, because we don't, there, that one split too. So, we probably will have to put an eyelet in there. I'm going to squish a little bit of glue in. We don't want it to. The other thing we could do would be to washi tape this, which is what happened over here. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday. This is what happened over here. So I put a piece of washi tape here to glue that back down with the eyelet. And then I just stuck another one up here for fun. Just so it wasn't alone. I didn't want it to get lonely. So, here we go. So, if I'm going to do that eyelet, I need this to be a little bit wider. So let me grab a piece of cardboard. I think this is my thick one. It doesn't matter how wide we end up with our pocket over here. We don't want it to be, only narrow, but we want this to take up a little space over here. That's going to help hold it together. And if we put the eyelet through, it will be wide enough to hold that eyelet. I think we'll go about, I don't know, is that 1/4 of an inch? 1/2 of an inch? That's about 1/4 of an inch right there. Let's go this way. Yep, that's better. Yeah, that'll do it. This one's not quite a long enough blade to go through that one. And I am going to make it go from the top almost to the bottom. I'm going to leave a little space at the bottom so that I can just glue the bottom shut without putting this in there. Although we could very well make one of these to go in here for the bottom. And the reason I'm doing that is because this fabric is covering these two cards, but I left a space so that it would have a nice space there. And that's why I did it, you know. Plus, I wanted to hold them together better than I did on the other one. So we're going to cut this one. I don't know. Let's cut it right about there. No, that's too short. We're going to cut it a little bit longer because we're going to give it the V cut. I don't think we really need to up here, and the reason is if we do a V-cut, we'll be running into it all the time. If we just do a solid line, then that allows whatever we put in here to slip in beside it and not get caught up on that V when you start. Excuse me. I have to clear my throat a lot because I got sick a couple of years ago, and when I got sick, it stole my voice. And when I get too tired or I talk too much, which could very well happen for me, then I lose my voice for a while, and then it comes back. So I might have to say, excuse me, while I go clear my voice, and then I do that, and then I come back. So for new subscribers, that's what's going on. But other than that, life is good. No sense in trying to conquer all the things we can't conquer, right? So I'm going to give that an angle cut, and I'm going to give this one a little angle cut, just so it fits better here and here. But in order for that one to have a nice angle cut, we're going to have to cut it the same. Going to put those two together like that, and hopefully they'll fit better now. Nope, they won't. Now why didn't that work? Oh, because it's a different height. So right here. It won't be perfect. I'm not going for perfection. Just heading down the path to getting it done. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to save these for when we get to this part. I don't want to sew it together or glue it all together right now because we have to bind in our well, unless I do the stack. And that's why I'm calling it a stack journal, because we're going to make a stack. Remember, I showed you the example yesterday. We can use this kind of paper, which is paper I'm basically trying to go through, or we can use coffee dyed papers, but I am trying to go through some papers, so I think we'll just use these. Have to look through to the bottom of the drawer and see what I have in there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. See? A whole bunch of it. Nope, not interested in using that one. Oh, that looks nice. That's from another project. And then we have these. These. I like those. And we have these and those. So let's see. I'll set that aside and we'll organize this a little bit. Let's organize it by whatever design it is here. Okay. Would be better if I had all the same design. Oh, I love, love, love that one. That's that one. This one is a little different. So I'm just going to set it over there for right now. I love this one. Lovey-dovey. Oh, which is this one. That's that one. This one. This one is a little different. Set it over there. Some more of those. And let's see. These are, I don't know what ones those are. That's a different one too. I do like that it's a nice full stack. So I think we'll just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I probably did that wrong. 9. I do 9. And then let's do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, I'm going to do 15 of these. Let's set these aside. And we're going to make our first stack. So there's, what did I say, 15? And how big do we want our stacks to be? I think let's try a big stack first. Okay, so in order to put this on here, we are going to need to leave at least 1/4 of an inch here, here, and down here. So here is good. This one here can probably be at about a 1/16, or you might bring it in, let's say an 1/8. Now you don't have to. You can go all out to edge if you want to. But they always fit in better if they have a little bit of space. I have to change my blade. Okay, so I'm going to go this way first on here. This way. Ta-da! Extra, extra. That's for a mini book. Oh yeah. And we're going to Move that blade out of the way. And so this comes to 4 and I'm not sure what that one is. But put a mark there. So this one can go to there. 4 3/4. What, 5/8? That should do it. So here is part of our first stack. Let's do another one. So this one comes down to about there. Going to cut it there. Make my next line over. And let's cut a bunch of them at one time if we can. Just make sure we line up our papers. Oops, I unaligned them. I think it's because my sweater is too warm. It's my sweater's fault. No, it's my own fault. Put that over there for a mini. Let me get my sweater off. Because underneath my sweater I have long sleeves. See? Oh. But it got very warm in here. Whew. Oh, so glad to get that off. Do you ever get too warm and you start to feel like you're going to panic if you can't get unwarm? No, not the menopause thing. Already did that. Thank you. I'm done with that. Okay. Well, let me finish this and I'll come right back to you.